Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I was just giving you guys an update. I know like probably the last time I posted was like a while ago. I'll let you guys know I was pregnant, I think. And I maybe did a try on haul. I'm not sure. Excuse the quality. Don't have my tripod, don't have my ring light, I don't have anything. So this is like day 13 in the hospital. I didn't know I was getting admitted into the hospital. I literally 2 weeks ago went to a doctor's appointment and I was like not feeling well and I was kind of aching and stuff, like having like little cramps, but I just assumed they were like Braxton Hicks contractions. I didn't really take them seriously. Well, not that I didn't take them seriously. I didn't think that anything was gonna come of it. So they put me on the monitor in the doctor's office. I think I went to the doctor at like 12 and I ended up getting admitted into the hospital at like 5 p.m. Now, mind you, my doctor's office is in the medical center right next to the actual hospital where I'm delivering. So it was literally, they're like 200 feet apart. So I went to the doctor's office. They put me on the little monitor and was tracking them. They were like, oh, you're having constant contractions. You can't go back home. You got to stay here so we can get your contractions under control. And I think at this point I was like 21 weeks pregnant, and I'll be 23 on Monday. I think I was like almost 21 weeks or something like that. And so we got here and they gave me all this medicine to stop the contractions, and I was in the hospital for like I got admitted maybe like on a Monday, and then Friday, I missed Thanksgiving. I've been in here on Thanksgiving. Then Friday, my doctor was like, okay, let's check you. So she checked me and she was like, okay, your cervix is starting to open to your stitch. Like I told you guys in one of my previous videos, I had a cervical cerclage where they sew my cervix shut. And so she's saying it's starting to open towards to the stitch. So she was like, yeah, you're not going home. I'm like, to this weekend? And she's like, no, you're not going home ever. I'm like, ever? She's like, well, no time soon. You're going to be here until he comes, whichever comes faster. But she's like, hopefully we can get you to like 32 weeks, at least 28 weeks, 32 weeks. So I've literally been in the hospital since then. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's extremely overwhelming. I think at least every 2 days I have like a mental breakdown where I'm just hysterically crying. So I'm at the point where they've given me anxiety medicine, which makes me sleep most of the day. So I guess that's better, me sleeping most of the day than me crying so hysterically where I can't breathe and then I start making myself have contractions again. But it's like out of my control. So yesterday, like 2 days ago, my doctor came in and she was like, okay, you're at a point too where we can start treating him like a real baby. Not that he's not a real baby now, but like, as most people know, if you're too early, they can't do anything for your baby. It's just, they couldn't incubate the baby because they're too small, or the success rate of them surviving is just too great that they're not going to do any intervention. But 2 days ago, she was like, okay, we're going to start treating you like this, treating this like a real baby or a big baby. And so they gave me this medicine. Y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm not even doing nothing but laying in the bed. And I look so rough, y'all. I feel so disgusted. Like I was telling one of my friends, I was like, I feel disgusted and I look disgusted. And they're like, you're pregnant in a hospital, away from your other children, away from your family, away from everybody. Then with COVID, they have like this crazy visitation policy. So I really haven't had any visitors. I know my aunt came and my best friend, she dropped off something for me, on some Thanksgiving food for me. But other than that, I haven't had any visitors or seen anybody. I mean, I talked to people, but I haven't had like visitors. So that kind of makes me sad because I'm a really social person, and it's different from talking to like people on the phone versus them actually being in the room with you, like you feeling their energy and talking to them. So that's been a struggle. And being away from my kids was, you know, obviously a struggle. They were really sad that I wasn't home for Thanksgiving. And, you know, God willing, he will still be in here. So I'll more than likely be in here during Christmas as well. But anyway, back to the medicine. They gave me this medicine called magnesium, which, oh my God, y'all, that medicine is the worst medicine I've ever had in my life. The medicine, the first 45 minutes it was in my IV, my arm was literally, like, the whole 24 hours, because I had to be on it for like 24 hours straight. And they had me on it at least for 36 hours. But the whole time the medicine was in, it burns. It burns your veins. Like, my veins literally felt like someone had dug under my skin and like set my veins on fire. And then and that was the whole 36 hours I was on it. But the first 45 minutes I was on the magnesium, which I think is for his like neurology system. The first 45 minutes I was on it, I felt so hot and so flushed. Like, it was like a heat wave came over me. I had the room temperature on like 69. The nurses had put like 4 different ice packs on me. And mind you, I'm in like this thin hospital gown. And I was like, I could not function. And then finally the medicine just knocked me out. But I continued to have, they lowered the dosage after like 45 minutes. And it still like burned. Like, my arm was like on fire. And then I had to get a shot for 2 days. And I think the shot was for his lungs. So, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful, because I'm grateful that I'm at the point in my pregnancy that they could do, you know, are giving me stuff to help him, you know, just in case he comes. But saying that is easy, or it's not stressful, or it's not hard on me, it would be a lie. And I've always been very transparent with you guys. I'm a very transparent and open person just about my life in general. It's nothing about me that a person can't ask that I won't tell them the truth about, even if, you know, some people may feel like it's invasive. But it's the truth. I'm struggling. I'm struggling mentally and emotionally and physically. Like, at this point, I was already on bed rest. Since I've been like 14 weeks, I was on bed rest at home, but I could get up and go to the restroom. For the past 2 weeks, I've been on bed rest in the hospital, where I can't get up at all. Like, I can't get up to shower. I can't get up to use the restroom. Like, I have like little, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just hard. And I know the other day, a lady came in here. She was like, "Oh, Ms. Blackman, are you ready for your sponge bath?" And I'm like, no, if I'm not, I'm like, I can bathe myself. She's like, "Oh, well, no, we'll do it for you. We don't want you straining yourself." I'm like, ma'am, it's bad enough I see 2 nurses a day who be all in my personal space. Now this stranger, you, who's not a nurse, not saying that her job isn't important, but it's just too many people in my personal private space for me. And it's just a lot. And I just miss my home. Like, I miss my bed. Like, I miss taking a shower. Like, I'm the type of person, I take like 2 showers a day. So the fact that I have to take like a sponge bath right now, I feel how I look right now. Like, I feel like crap. I look like crap. I just feel awful. But I know, I mean, I'm grateful. I know I'm truly blessed that I'm in the predicament that I can have the best access to, you know, the healthcare I'm getting. I'm in a hospital with one of the best high-risk doctors that in Texas, that people, you know, come here from everywhere to see her. But it doesn't mean it's not hard. It's just a lot of emotions right now. And then because they're so worried about blood clots, I have to get a shot in my stomach every single night. And I have like these support holes on, and I have these little things that massage my legs. And my nurse gets mad because she's like, "You have to keep them on." I'm like, "Ma'am, I cannot sleep." So at this point, I can't sleep at night because of these little massage thingies that they give me, but then they give me like a medicine, an anxiety medicine, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd be asleep till like 12 noon or 2 p.m. some days. So I'm just, that's a lot. So I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys this quick update on me and the baby, and how he's doing and how I'm doing. And you know, if you watch this video, just keep me and him in your prayers. Like, that's all I can ask is my family. That's all I ask my family and my friends, you know, different groups and communities I'm a part of. Even if you're not religious, just think about us. Just keep us in your thoughts. And just, I have faith, you know, that God has not brought me this far for nothing. I believe in my heart and in my spirit that I'm going to bring my son home. And that's what I tell myself every day. I tell myself different pregnancy, different baby, different outcome. Every single day I pray. Every single day I talk to him and tell him how loved he is, how much I want him, how much his family wants him, how excited his sisters are to meet him. And that's all I can do is put that positive energy into my womb and let him know and let him hear that he is wanted, so that he fights to stay in, and I can mentally prepare myself and mentally make myself stay calm, because if I don't stay calm, it keeps causing me to have contractions. So I'm just trying to keep telling myself to stay calm. You can do this. You got this. But like I said, it's been hard. I've been on bed rest with my other two daughters, with my 10-year-old and my 8-year-old. And with my 8-year-old, I lived in the hospital too for like maybe like 3 weeks. But I was further along when I got admitted. So this time I got admitted way earlier. So, you know, I don't know, but hopefully the next time you guys see me, I won't look rough. Let me tell y'all, because I said I went to a doctor's appointment. So I was just like, I had on this hat, like my hair is like wrapped up under here. I had on this hat and like an all-in-one outfit, and I was just going to get checked and stuff, get my regular appointment, and then everything happened. So I had nothing. Like, one of my family members was like, well, why didn't you have a bag prepared? I'm like, well, hell, I didn't know I was getting admitted. I was going to a regular doctor's appointment like I went to the week before and went home. So I had nothing, like, at all. So I'm waiting on one of my family members. I have like toiletry stuff that they, you know, I have. But I'm waiting on my family to bring me some books and my laptop, because I don't really watch TV. Even before I was pregnant. Like, if I did watch TV, I would watch like HGTV or Food Network and stuff like that. But in the hospital, I'm asleep most of the time, and then when I wake up, it's nothing good on that I want to watch. So at least if I have some books, I can read books to keep me occupied, or with my laptop, I can play The Sims, which I know will make the time go by extremely fast. So Monday, I change over date to every Monday. So Monday will be 23 weeks. This Monday coming up, because today is Saturday. I don't even know what today is. Let me see. I think it's the 4th. Yeah, Saturday. Oh, the 5th. So Monday will be 23 weeks. So our first goal, you guys, for us and little baby, first goal is for him to get to 24 weeks. Then after 24 weeks, 26 weeks, then 28 weeks. Every 2 weeks is a huge milestone. Every week is a milestone, but our definite first go-to date is like 24 weeks, because in 24 weeks, that's when they're going to do everything they can to make sure this little boy gets to come home eventually from the NICU. And then every week he stays in after 24 weeks is just less time that he has to stay in the NICU. So, like I said, I will keep you guys updated. I know this is not the typical fashion haul or fun video, but it's just me being like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, this is what happens, and this is where I'm at. And I was like, well, let me let people know. Let me share it. And that way I could just get y'all support and thoughts and love and prayers and virtual hugs and kisses, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and you guys have a great rest of your day.